Well, I think he knows he needs to do something, and maybe he's just wondering why he ran off. I think that maybe that had something to do with it.
Oh boy, this is a death trap here. Look at that. Giannis' army supply just doesn't drop. It's going back up again.
Yeah, I mean, his response to losing all those roaches is to make 24 roaches, so...
Exactly. You killed all of my roaches, no problem. Got some more at the back.
Oh, and he loses corruptors for no reason there. Oh, so he's also got +3 on the way. He's morphing into Broodlords. 10 more roaches on the way, and he's just pretty maxed again. And Bregor senses something's going on. He's dropping 4 gates, 3 cannons, trying to get that Nexus up. I mean, he needs to do something, but I don't know if this is the right answer.
I think it's gonna be for naught.
I think the gates is fine.
To 121.
I think the gates is fine, but I mean, I don't know. I think that Nexus right now might just need to be units based on what he saw already.
Interesting to know Warp Prison coming out.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to do some kind of damage. I don't know, maybe when he sells roaches, he probably should have got a Colossus out, or an Immortal, or something. I don't know. Where those Broodlords are so slow.
Pretty good in force fields, but you know, at this point it's just...
Well, he's getting chain fungal too, so...
Right.
And he has Blink, not even halfway. Emergency Zealots come out and they're immediately fungal. That War Prism just needs to head towards one of those bases, like now, and just pray. But I mean, he doesn't even have minerals to do anything, really. He's boosting out a Colossus, but that Colossus is nothing to soak for it, so even if it does make it out, which it won't, it's just toast.
No. This is GG.
Yeah. I mean, keep in mind, I think Gyrate is what, Diamond?
He's Diamond, and I think Bregor is Gold.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a gap there, obviously, but yeah, I mean, it's not a whole lot to say that we haven't said already. I mean, I think the biggest thing, again, and we were kind of preaching this yesterday, is scouting. I mean, it's my biggest weakness, too, so I mean, it's not like I'm telling you something that I'm amazing at, but like scouting, like if you just look at Bregor's building and just see the last time that he scouted the base, like look at the main. The last time he saw his main, the spawning pool wasn't done. You know, the last time he saw his natural, the hatchery wasn't even up. You know. But yeah, we finished the game 84 drones. And he was at 84 for a long time, so I mean, he was just swimming in upgrades. So, yeah, I mean, unless you got anything else to say, I'm gonna try and get the new game set up. Actually, I think I'm gonna update the brackets first. So let me do that.
We've definitely, well, one thing to note is we have a lot of Protoss players in this tournament.
Yeah, I think, what was the final count? It was like 4 Protoss, 2 Zerg, 1 Terran, 1 random.
Correct.
Yeah, and I think for sure the next one's gonna be 16, because like since we started doing this, we've already gotten like 3 or 4 people that have like, you know, told me that they want to play in the next one and stuff like that, and they've started to practice again. And they haven't played in a while, so I mean, it's gonna be fun.
I mean, there's no pressure here. It's just all for fun.
Actually, is Simist here? Is he in chat? Check it out. I'm curious. Yeah, he is actually. Yeah, Simus was telling me yesterday that he had an idea, and so I don't know. We'll see. But he was thinking about offering a gold reward in WoW for the winner of the tournament. Since we don't have sponsors, none of us really want to pay anything. I mean, it's kind of like just a fun thing. So you know, we're thinking about doing like a monetary gold reward thing. So
maybe we should talk to Fuddrucker from our guild and get him to sponsor us.
We can promise him a banner. like I'll promise him a banner. I'll make him one. You know, like the one that I have on the side right now.
Exactly.
And I'll just say sponsored by Fuddrucker. You know, and then he can hold it up against accounting and just tell him like, yeah, well, I sponsor a tournament. You know, that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know. We might have to do that. It's not a bad idea. Also, I don't have Ho-Ho telling us we suck tonight. He must not be online right now.
Well, his internet, he disconnected from our raid earlier, so.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the voice of Elandor has been silenced.
Oh, Jared's actually in a game right now. He's on. He doesn't know that we're casting his games. Alright, let me find this other game. The Red Lobster gift card. Yeah, Ivy told me that we should all pitch in and get like a $50 Red Lobster gift card, and I said, well, that's not going to work very well because I'm just gonna end up going to Red Lobster myself. So. Alright, what is it? 125445. So this is gonna be you and Mobius, right?
Correct.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, Mobius is Mihos, I believe.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now, he is a random player.
Yeah, let's talk about random, because I have some feelings about random. But, I mean, not Mihos particularly, but, like, random. Like, how do you feel about random players? This isn't take shots at him, but this is just, like, based on what you see on the ladder, and, you know.
So I actually think random players, okay, are going to tend to play one base pressure, because it's very, very difficult, in my opinion, to really develop and master one race, let alone 3 races. Because there's just so many builds you can do versus all 3 combinations. How do you necessarily, for lack of a better word, anticipate each of the possible things you can do? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing that, like, when I think of random, and I mean, I think this has been verified, actually. I mean, there's very few, like, pro players who would play random. Like, I mean, I watch GSL from time to time, and this and that, and I'll watch, like, IPL and, you know, MLG before they started charging for it with fucking pay-per-view shit this season, which is fucking stupid, and that's a whole nother topic. So, I mean, not that anybody from MLG is going to watch this, but if you do, fuck you. So, yeah. But, like, you know, random players, like, all they ever do is they cheese. Like, every time I play them on the ladder, they cheese. I play a Terran, Bunker Rush. You know, Bunker Rush fails, Bunker Rush. Throw all the... I mean, they just follow it. Like, they have nothing else they can do. Or, you know, Cloak Banshee, like, whatever. You know, like... And then if it's Zerg, 6 pool. You know, and then, you know, if they're Protoss, Forge first. You know, like... I mean, I don't even know if you can do it before a Pylon, but if you could, they would. You know, like, Pylon at, like, 6, and then, like, Forge right away, and then you have fucking cannons in your base. I mean, this is, like... That's what I think of when I see a random player. So I'm kind of hoping that he proves me wrong. Because I really hate seeing that. So, anyways, I just went off on a rant for no fucking reason. But, yeah. Alright. You got anything, Todyn?
No, it's just... I just can't see random players being very, very successful. At least, especially at high levels. Just because...
Well, here, we can keep talking about this. Let's go ahead and just get the game started up for both of us. And then, we can keep talking about it. Alright, so... 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we're back at Cloud Kingdom LE. I'm the Red Terran spawning up top, and Mobius is actually...
I love how you still... Hold on. I love your comment. Good luck, incoming 6 pool, right? And you didn't know that he was Zerg, because he did go random,
absolutely.
right? Yeah.
Absolutely. I was just making that joke completely out there, and... Wow. Can't believe he actually spawned as Zerg.
Yeah, I mean... Well, anyway, I mean, you're spawning up there, you're in the red, and then we got Mobius or Mihos on the bottom left. And again, this is Cloud Kingdom, which was the chosen map that, you know, we would start out on for all of our matches. And he is random, but he happened to be Zerg. So, I mean, don't have a 6 pool incoming yet, so I'm already impressed. So I mean, let's see. What's your plan going into this? Oh, extractor trick. So what was your plan going into this? You knew he was random. I mean, what do you do against a random player?
Early scout, absolute earlier scout. Like if you notice, I sent out my SCV around the 10 mark, 11 mark. Normally, I would wait until I had my barracks going, but I had to know what race he was, and also I was so afraid of a cheese. So I was like, okay, I gotta get my scout in there. I gotta get my SCV in there just to see what it is. You know, and then go from there.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's see. Let's follow your SCV here. So you see that he's Zerg. So, like, well, what's going through your mind here right now? Find the pool?
My first was, oh shit, is there a pool there? Is there a pool? Oh, okay, now I see the pool, and I'm like, okay, alright, it's pretty late. It's pretty standard timing, no problem.
Yeah, I think he dropped it on 12.
He might have.
I didn't actually notice when it went down, but yeah.
It wasn't a rush. Then I see the gas, and I'm like, okay, maybe a little bit more normal game.
And when did you get your gas? Looks like you just hit it down. So it was barracks and then gas.
It's a pretty standard Terran build: 12 racks, 13 refinery.
All right. Well, try not
Like
to
I
give
said,
away what you're gonna do because obviously you know. But I mean, what are you thinking here? Are you thinking 111? Are you thinking 2 racks? Are you thinking, I don't know, I'm just gonna pop 5 command centers in my main because that's what Terrans do. And
I actually didn't know. Now, if you notice, I put my SCV at the natural. At this point, I was going, okay, I'm not exactly sure what he wants to do, so I'm going to load up my gas and see from there. I want to go in for a secondary scout.
and he hasn't even scouted you yet.
Correct. He hasn't even scouted me yet.
And he hasn't. He didn't even send out his first Overlord either. I don't
Now,
know.
here's the thing. His Lings completely miss my SCV.
Well, I don't think he's looking for your SCV actually. I don't think he cares that it's there. Because he has his Overlord. His Overlord has vision of the natural.
He doesn't see my SCV.
Well, he
now
just sees it now, yeah.
But here's the
I think he's just
important
trying to
part.
scout your base.
Right, but here's the important part. My SCV gets in there unhindered, and what do I see? Roach Warren.
He's trying to roachling all in you?
Well, this is my thought. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you gonna Roach Warren? So, if you see my response, I immediately put a bunker up.
You know what? He was probably thinking... He was probably thinking that you were going to reactor Hellion him.
That's what I was thinking at the time. I was like, okay, pretty standard, let's go Reactor Hellion. And then as soon as I saw that Roach Warren, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, I mean, I don't know how common it is now. I mean, I haven't been seeing it a whole lot. Like, usually it's just spine crawlers and, like, an extra queen or two, and then you don't really have to worry about, you know, the Hellions. But, like, in the past, it used to be with Terran, you fast expand, you get a Roach Warren down, you get 2 to 3 Roaches out, and then you transition to whatever you want just to negate the Hellions.
Right.
So, I mean, maybe that's what he was thinking here, but he's floating
extremely
minerals.
early Roach.
Yeah, he's floating minerals. I kind of feel like he should throw down a hatch, but it looks like he wants to be aggressive here. He's got speed on the way. He's got his Lings hiding outside of vision. Yeah, I mean, you got a bunker up. You don't have anything in yet. Looks like you got a tech lab, so you're getting... guessing you're getting siege, so you haven't started it yet. Yeah, there it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You got another barracks. Well, I mean, I think it was probably a good response from you to put down the bunker, but I mean, you probably could have even. I mean, it probably would have been the same thing. And I don't know. Again, it's easy to say it now, but like you could have floated your barracks down and put the bunker right at the choke in front of your natural. Yeah, I mean, whatever. There's always the advantage of the ramp and everything, but I kind of feel like at this point you would have been like, okay, why isn't he here yet?
Right.
So
That's why I send out the Marine, just to take a quick look.
yeah. Yeah, he also sends in a lane. I guess he's just trying to see if you dropped a CC, or maybe he just wants to see if he can catch when your army moves out.
Right.
Now he's picking up his natural.
I was extremely nervous. If you notice, I was floating quite a bit of minerals. Because I didn't know what to expect. I was in the dark and I was going, oh god, where is that attack? Where is that attack?
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, also, you didn't even put an add-on on your barracks at the bottom.
No.
Or the one at the top. I kind of expect like a reactor or a tech lab so you can get, you know, stim or combat shields or something. Because I think your Marines are no upgrades. Yeah, nothing.
No upgrades at all. I was literally thinking,
Now, to your
oh,
luck,
god.
he has nothing either. I mean, he does have roaches, and he actually is moving out now, so let's see if you're going to catch his army. Yeah, you do. You see it.
I see it, and this is where I go, oh shit, I need more tanks.
Well, you got that one on the high ground. I mean, it's going to do a good job either way. But, I mean, he has enough to bust you down right now.
Yeah.
Well, as long as he gets those roaches up front and doesn't lose links to the tank.
Yep. If you notice, I even pulled down SCVs because I thought the attack was coming right then and there.
Yeah, I don't mean he couldn't break you.
No, there's no way.
I think he doesn't know how many
he
doesn't know how many tanks you have. I think that's probably why he didn't move in.
Right. Well, at this point, I'm literally Baneling proof, I believe. There's no way any Banelings are going to survive 3 tanks shelling from the high ground there.
I mean, with the right control, you might get the depot, but you know, I mean, again, it wouldn't be very much.
No.
Yeah. So what's his response? His response is to get lair. Has he taken all of his gas?
1, 2.
Yeah, he just
only
put
2.
up his second, so I don't think it'll be Mutus.